On this day in 1987, Colin Rand Kaepernick was born. Hell of a quarterback, even better human being. Why is he a much better human being? Because this is why. Colin Kaepernick had the cojones to do what was right, and that was stand up against injustice, or rather kneel against injustice. Here's a pic. He's kneeling during the anthem, and yet people had a hair up their keister about it, saying he's disrespecting the flag. No, you know what's disrespecting the flag? Roseanne grabbing her crotch while butchering the national anthem. That's disrespecting the flag. But Kaepernick was doing what was right. He was speaking out, but the NFL wasn't having that. So they basically blackballed him out of the league because they weren't ready to hear the truth about racism in this country. You know, it's just sad that they would do that. And people, and even worse, people had the nerve to say, well, he was a lousy quarterback. That's why he's not in the league anymore. Really? Yeah, about that. See that patch on Kaepernick's jersey? That's a Super Bowl logo. Yeah. Yes, Kaepernick did what Josh Allen still can't seem to do: get to a Super Bowl. There he is. In all seriousness, it's Super Bowl 47. I remember that game. That was the Har Bowl because the Harbaugh brothers were on opposing sides. Kaepernick basically led the team there, pretty much mostly on his own because he didn't have the weapons that Brock Purdy has. And people try to say, well, he was a lousy quarterback. Quarterbacks get the Super Bowls? Really? Lousy quarterbacks get the Super Bowls now. But that's more than that. Kaepernick was just an amazing quarterback. And unfortunately, I have to bring this up. Yep. See what these racists who hate Kaepernick made me do. They have me having to mention the many times he's owned the Packers. And yes, he has owned the Packers, especially when it counted. That's from the wild card playoff in 2013, played on the first weekend of 2014, and that was at Lambeau Field, and Kaepernick won that game. We couldn't do a thing against him. I guess it was a homecoming for him because he was from Wisconsin, so it's crazy. But and they kill me. They kill me with this nonsense about how Kaepernick was a lousy quarterback. I've seen a lot of his untalented white counterparts out there starting, even now. Can't throw a pass, can't do anything right, but they say to them, all those people are better than Kaepernick. That's what they say. So you're going to tell me that the Joker that I'm about to mention next is better than Kaepernick? This guy? Packer fans know that face very well. That's Jay Cutler. Remember Jay Cutler, Packer fans? The guy who threw as many touchdown passes to us as Aaron Rodgers did? and he was playing for the Bears. Yeah, there's a reason why I called him Jay Clusterfuck for years. He was literally the worst quarterback in the league when he played. Literally the worst. All he did was throw picks and throw pick sixes. Yet there he was starting for the Dolphins at the time while Kaepernick was being messed with by the NFL. So people are gonna tell me, they're gonna look at Jay Cutler, look at his body of work and say that's better than Kaepernick. Really? This guy's better than Colin Kaepernick? Seriously? Ooh boy. Ooh. That's a special type of delusional to actually think that Jay Cutler is better than Colin Kaepernick. Please. You know what's one thing Kaepernick and I have in common? We both tell the truth and get picked on for it. The difference is I'm just a regular Joe who just, enjoys sports and whatever. Kaepernick was part of a big sports league, but wasn't afraid to speak out. That takes a lot of guts. He spoke out for what was right. He spoke out against police brutality. He spoke out against racially charged shootings of unarmed black people by cops, and all he got was bullying, harassment, and he got picked on for it because people didn't want to hear the truth, plain and simple. And yet you've got guys like Nick Bosa showing MAGA on TV, and nobody says anything about them. Nobody says anything about them. There's another college player, another white guy, had MAGA on his stuff, and nobody said anything about that. No, there was no stick to sports when it came to that. Yet LeBron was told shut up and dribble when he spoke out against racism in this country. Colin Kaepernick was messed with when he spoke the truth. I guess it's only people like us who have melanin in us and can't help that. I guess it's only people like us who have to stick to sports and not bring politics into it. But Nick Bosa showing MAGA, sure, that's just fine. Amazing the hypocrisy in this society. So yes, again, Colin Kaepernick, I hope you're having a happy birthday. And more importantly, I hope you're continuing to fight the good fight for all of us.